Here's a fun fact that a lot of people don't know. Okay, before I go to bed tonight. Fun fact. Way back in the day, um, continental African people did not refer to themselves as African. A lot of people don't know that they did not refer to themselves as African. It was Black America who referred to ourselves as African American or African or Black first when it came to ourselves, right? Yeah, that's how that went down. A lot of people don't know that, but African continental African people way back in the 1700s, 1800s, 1600s, no, they didn't refer to themselves as African. They didn't even think of the next ethnic group as one of their own. So that it wasn't like a quote unquote Pan African feel. They didn't say we're Africans. No, they did not. They did not. They did not. During the transatlantic slave trade, right? When Black American forefathers left off the continent, our forefathers became one. We became one, right? And so it's natural for us to say we're African. Even the AME Church, right? African. Okay, it's African. The word African's in it, right? Um, yeah, it was natural. It was a natural thing, okay? Because we become one over here. We were off of the continent, right? So we were African, right? Um, they didn't use that term. Hmm. They didn't use it. They didn't use it. Um, and so as our forefathers reproduced, and we had children and everything, we became African American. The first collective, the first they used. I'm gonna tell you the first collective that I have read myself. Where now the term was used in the 1700s, but as a collective group, it was used at Emancipation Day, the next year for the African American Emancipation Day celebration, where many of our well known forefathers attended and spoke, and foremothers spoke. And it was a celebration where all of our forefathers would get together and celebrate African American Emancipation Day, hmm as a collective. So a lot of people don't know that the word African was not in use between the continental African people when we were using it. Mm-mm. So we were basically the first to use it on ourselves as an ethnic group, because African continental African people at that time, they called themselves by their tribes. They did not call themselves African. They didn't start using the term African to refer to themselves. They didn't start using that until the 1900s. They didn't start using that until then, somewhere around there. But we were using it way back, way back. So that's a history lesson for you. That's a history lesson. Um, yeah, you can look it up. You can look it up. You can put it in Chat GPT. You can put it wherever you want to. But yeah, that's a history lesson. It wasn't in common use because continental African people back then did not see themselves as one whole group of people, but African Americans, we did. We had no choice. We became one people, one band, one sound. And of course, we had after that and before that, we had many endonyms. Okay, an endonym is just another name an ethnic group calls itself, and that's common for ethnic groups. And I've gone over this before. It's common for ethnic groups, especially large ethnic groups like ours. So not only African American, Black American, Afro American, race. A lot of people don't know about that one, but race. Of course, the other ones. What else? There were some other ones I'm not gonna say, but yeah, yeah, we have a lot of endonyms, and even today, the generations are creating more endonyms. Solon, ADOS, all these things. Yeah, endonyms. We refer to the same exact ethnic group. So that's a little history lesson, and a lot of people just assume that continental Africans may have been saying we're African. No, they weren't. It started over here with us. Surprise, surprise. And when I say it started over here with us, I'm talking about black people calling each other. Okay? We already know that Europeans had different names and including African, but it was not used between black people on the continent. It wasn't. It was used over here and it became part of our ethnic name. Surprise, surprise.